Okay. Then please, I'd like to call the council meeting to order. Chief Guerrero.
I will.
Sure.
Creator, bless us. We thank you for bringing this group of our people together. And we're so happy that so many good things are happening to us. The progress that we make and everything, of course, is your blessing. Watch over us, bless our food, keep us safe. Whatever.
Welcome everyone. Thank you for being here.
Let's I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First order of business, we're going to have a swearing in. Jim.
Right in front. Yeah, right on the front here.
Jim Gazelle.
Straight out.
Jim Massell, repeat after me. I, Jim Massell, do hereby solemnly swear before the Creator that I will support and defend the Constitution of the Northern Cherokee Nation. I will faithfully and impartially perform the duties fulfill the duties of my office to the best of my ability. And I will always endeavor to protect and improve the welfare and protect
the welfare
of the tribe and its citizens. I will diligently report. Promote. I don't have my glasses. Promote the culture, heritage, and traditions of the Northern Cherokee Nation. I give my word to the Creator to work and support the tribe and all tribal officers to the best of my ability. Welcome aboard.
Singing warrior. Roll call. Say your name. Here.
Deputy Chief, Wonderful, President.
Present.
Grandmother Rose, present.
Chief, present.
Singing warrior, president.
We're reaching quick.
Acting Speaker Mark S. Fast Knife will vote on president. Okay. Planning Committee. Chief?
We don't have a lot of plans new from last week. I'm still looking at putting
a roof over the entire powwow grounds. And here pretty quick, we're going to put the drum stand back together in a new and a little more efficient way, and it'll be under that roof. But anyway, the grounds, of course, everybody knows it started raining, and then it kept raining. Then it got serious about raining. Then it rained a lot. If we would cut that grass every 3 days, it still would have got away from us. So we've got one big more here. We're going to bring up another big one, new blades, and we're going to attack that grass. And eventually, of course, it gets hot and it quits growing. But right now, I don't know whether to bush hog it, mow it, or have one of the farmers come in and mow it for hay. Anyway, so that's in the planning stages right now. That's about all that we're doing as far as planning.
Okay. Deputy Chief, you have a statement?
Yeah, I do. Let everybody know our princess, she wished she could be here today, but she is representing track meet at state. They qualified through regionals, qualified for state, so she's there running the last 2 days in Oklahoma, so she can't be with us today, but she sends her prayers and she hopes that she'll win for the nation. So the other thing I got is I had Talking Redbird. She's a 97-year-old lady, and she wanted to let us know that although that she hadn't been to the tribal meetings in many years, she was with us in spirit, and she prays that we continue to grow and move forward. And she just wants to thank Chief for his leadership, and she was honored to have you as her chief. So I will relay that information. And she still hopes before she hits 100 that she'll be able to come back at least one more time. So
Bless her.
And
Did you want to announce what your
yes, yep. And one other thing, Princess Run Pony. Some time ago, over a year ago, she had formed a group called the Daughters of the NCN Nations, and that was several young ladies from the Oklahoma area that got together to work disaster relief. And it's 7 young ladies and 1 from each of the tribes. So in that area, so 1 from Northern Cherokee Nation, Princess Running Pony, and then we have 6 other young ladies that are 1 from the Peoria Nation, 1 from the Wyandotte Nation, 1 from the Miami Nation, 1 from the Quapaw Nation, and 1 from the Modoc Nation as well. And I think I named them all there. And those young ladies have done a lot. Matter of fact, we're notified that a letter has been sent to the president asking to recognize these young ladies for their work. So one other thing with a group like that and with it growing, who's in charge of that group? And that came kind of a statement, and those young ladies got together, and they each got together with their leaders and community, and it was determined that to be governed in jurisdiction to what they do and recognizing that group, they need to be led by a chief. And Chief Great Elk is who they determined that is going to lead the group. So, and it was his leadership to help get it started with the young ladies and with their volunteering, and they are self-contained. Everything they have asked, nothing from any one of their tribes have they asked for any equipment or any other help. They have done their own. They created their own. They've made their own T-shirts. They spent their own money doing this, and so they just wanted to let you know that they would love to have you lead their group.
That's 6 federalized tribes. So that's something. Tell them thank you.
What's your answer?
I've got a good supply of waffle bells that we built over the years. We built one of almost every picture of old, back when they started taking pictures in the 1840s and 50s. Every one that was recorded, I've tried to reproduce, and what those all are peace bells. You give them to another tribe, and that's an agreement that you're in peace with them. You recognize them, they recognize you, and as long as they keep that bell, you and whatever tribe that is are one. And so I've now got a place to go with some of them. So you tell them I thank them.
And they will be here at one point in time, or at least be a powwow, the whole group.
So
I'd like a motion to accept the consent agenda from the previous meeting. Someone second? Everything was routine for the council, and it has been enacted in one motion. Do we have any unfinished business? No. We have new business about the power.
we're just in the planning stages now. You know, we've got a lot of materials and everything, but you know, now is when we really start jumping on it. So you know, we've got some good people that I'll let Busy Redbird say whatever it is needs said.
I will have a list ready I was hoping to have it for this meeting, but with complications with the chief, my son, I was not able to do it, but I am gonna post a list and have it ready for everybody for the next meeting. Of things that we are going to need to have for the powwow, and that give you time to get them together and bring them in for the July parade, 4th of July thing, and no later than August, because of the supplies and some of the things that we're low on. But I'll have that done for the next meeting. Also, I want to thank each and every one of you for your prayers for my son and for your chief. It's been a tough couple of months, but everybody's getting better. We're all going to make it. We're all still standing. Well, Patrick still in his chair, but we're still standing, and hopefully it'll all look better by the end of next month. He's got 2 more major surgeries coming up, and we're going to keep Chief off of his feet and on his bicycle and on his walking. Maybe.
And
I'll take any suggestions I can get.
Yeah.
Cattle prod.
And I'm going to tell you, these line doctors that I had to deal with, they informed me that I pushed it within hours. We know that can't happen, but anyway, that's what they told me, because there was no lung function whatsoever. My breath was, and you had to do that a lot to get in the air. None of it was going into my legs.
His legs look like pontoons.
Oh, they look like elephants.
They were huge.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm not going to go on that. I just said, you know, the lying doctors, they're thinking that I was going to die the next hour or two. I had to explain to them the fallacy of that thought.
We're glad.
We had one tribal member that completed their guidelines for speaking at the meeting. Tanya?
Come here. Last month, I came to my first meeting since 2019, and I brought a guest with me. And from that meeting, this is my thoughts about it. Let me speak to you today, not just as a citizen, but as someone who once believed deeply in the unity of this tribe, in the strength of our people when we walk together with honor, with respect, with shared purpose. But I walked away, not because I stopped caring, but because I couldn't bear to witness the childish, petty, and downright toxic behavior from some within our own community. I watched our gatherings turn into battlegrounds of ego. I watched tribal values get pushed aside for personal agendas. For a long time, I stayed silent. I kept to myself. I stayed in touch with only a few, just enough to know what was happening. But last month, for the first time in a long time, I came back. I brought a visitor. I brought hope. I wanted to believe things had changed, that we'd grown, that we'd healed, that I could bring my children and my grandchildren to our gatherings again, without fear, without shame, without that sinking feeling in my chest. But what I witnessed broke my heart all over again. What used to be whispers behind backs is now shouted across the room with entitlement. The gossip, the bullying disguised as concern. It wasn't hidden anymore. It was right out in the open, loud, proud, and worse, celebrated by some. And I was ashamed, not of who we are, but of what we were allowing ourselves to become. To stand up in a council meeting and demand someone be appointed to leadership when leadership is earned through a vote is not just wrong, it's dangerous. It shows an ignorance of our process and a complete disregard of the will of the people. To demand punishment for someone's opinion, that's not strength, that's fear, that's control, that's not tribal, that's colonial. Let me say this loud and clear. If you do not put the tribe first, you do not belong in leadership. If you seek a title for respect, you do not understand what respect truly is. If you crave power more than responsibility, then you are not ready to lead. You are a threat to what this tribe stands for. I am speaking today because I care, because I want to believe still that we can be better, that we can remember what it means to lead with humility, to serve with integrity, and to show up for each other, not with daggers, but with open hands and open hearts. Council, I ask you, no, I urge you, to protect the spirit of this tribe. Vote for those who carry the weight of our ancestors with grace, who listen more than they speak, who give more than they take, who think beyond themselves and into the next 7 generations, because our children are watching, our grandchildren are watching. And if we don't fix this now, they will inherit our silence, our chaos, and our shame. I came back last month with hope. And despite everything, I am still standing here with hope. But hope needs action. And truth needs to be spoken. Wado.
We thank you for your opinions, and having no other business, let's go into the drawing.
I would like to state there's a lot that I agree with here. But a lot of your tribe has turned their back because they do not recognize Ken DeCombs as the chief because he was not sworn in. And that means that it has caused a lot of chaos for the council and for the people. That can't be. Now, the elders have been the first from the very beginning of the Cherokee to sit and discuss with the tribes what is. They didn't do things in secret. They shared with everybody. We were here before the chiefs. We were here before the priests. We were here before anything. And we try to be fair. But we have to have an order, and there has to be consent. And the elders have never been under the jurisdiction of the tribal council or the chief because they were a separate entity. That's history, just history. So if things are breaking down and our culture is being compromised, we're in concern. And there are things that have taken place with the tribe that give us even more concern. There was the thing with the audit. Now, yes, it needs to be done. But if you don't approve of it, that's okay. It'll be taken care of. But we want our culture preserved, and it is being tampered with greatly. It has to be preserved. And if not, then many of the people will not come back.
What you say is your opinion, and right or wrong, but all the things that happened in the last month happened because a couple strong voices were unhappy, and we're not going to talk about that now. We can sit down and talk about it. We're not going to talk about it now.
I asked you to talk to me about it last month, and you said you would call, and you never did. These are issues that concern all of us.
And I apologize for that.
And they're fears that people have.
and they need to be taken care of. And they will be taken care of one way or another.
We're not gonna talk about that here and now. And I will not call you again, I will call you. Got my word. Ron,
Who do you want to draw? Where's your grandson? Okay, you can read. I can't read his name.
Oh. Summer. Where'd you go? Yes, Legendary. I couldn't read the, I had to look at the right. Gunner one. Legendary. You want to look right.
Oh, no.
I just didn't. Pick one set. We'll have 2 door prizes.
Oh, it's all one. Oh,
This right here?
Yes, right there. Yeah, you got one.
pick one.
You put your balls in it and microwave them, so you have hot food.
Well, they're awesome. They're awesome. Here. Pick one. There's 2. Let's see. Debbie, Beth, Bobby, Dolly, something Warren.
That would be me.
Dolly. Okay, you got it.
Thank you.
having no other business, we're going to adjourn the meeting and have a final prayer. Please stand.
Creator, again, thank you. You bless us so much. You don't deserve your blessing, but we appreciate your blessing. Guide us, watch over us, give us wise counsel. Narago ha'i, aho, amina.
This meeting of Northern Cherokee Nation Tribal Council Meeting is adjourned.
Ah.